Today we're taking a closer look at one of the best value field watches I've ever handled, the Addiesdive AD2070. And no, it's not just because it's $50, it's because this thing nails the field watch brief in almost every way. Build, proportions, clarity, and comfort. There's something about a good field watch. It's not about flex, it's about function. You want a watch that can take a beating, blend in under a cuff, and still look sharp doing it. The AD2070 does exactly that. No shine, no polish, no nonsense. Just rugged utility and clean design. The link to the listing will be in the description below the video, so do check it out if you're after a sharp price. And now let's dive in and talk about this Addiesdive in a lot of detail. Let's do it. Let's start with dimensions. The case is 39mm across with a lug-to-lug of just 48.5mm. That compact length comes from its inverted end links, tucked in neatly under the lugs, which curve down dramatically like teardrops. On my 6.5-inch wrist, the fit is almost perfect. No overhang, no awkward flare. The lug width is 20mm, giving it a grounded stance, and it tapers sharply down to 16mm at the clasp. That taper adds comfort without sacrificing that tool watch presence up top. The case itself is fully brushed stainless steel, top, sides, everywhere. No polish here, and that's a good thing. It wears slim too. At 12mm thick, including the flat sapphire crystal, it sits low on the wrist and slides under any sleeve without fuss. Case transitions are clean, the brushing is uniform, and the flanks have a tall, assertive profile. Look closely and you'll notice subtle bevels at the edges, a sign of solid machine work even at this price point. The end links blend almost seamlessly into the lugs with match brushing. It really does feel like a single, cohesive case unit. On the right side, you've got a 6.2mm screw-down crown that's signed, nicely grippy, and just the right size for daily use. Winding feels tactile. Threading is notchy in a good way. Flip it over and you'll see a fully stainless steel screw-down case back with all the essentials etched around the perimeter. NH35 automatic movement, sapphire crystal, 316L steel, 200 meters of water resistance. Now let's talk bracelet. For a field watch, the bracelet makes or breaks the wearing experience, and here it mostly delivers. You get a standard 3-link design, fully brushed with moderate tolerances. There's some light gapping when flexed, but that looseness actually gives you excellent articulation and wrist comfort. It's held together by push pins, which is expected at this price. But what impressed me is the clasp. It's a signed double pusher unit, not just secure, but finished with subtle bevels that make it feel a touch more premium. You also get 5 micro adjustments for a proper fit. Now, center stage, the dial. This one's in olive green, though it also comes in black or blue. But honestly, the green just fits. It leans into that classic military aesthetic without feeling like it's trying too hard. The dial is printed, no applied indices here, but that fits the field watch vibe perfectly. You get both 12 and 24-hour markings, making it immediately legible. The font is crisp, modern, and practical. At 3 o'clock, there's a frame date window with a thin red border. That red detail pairs perfectly with the red-tipped seconds hand, giving the dial just the right amount of visual pop without overdoing it. The hands are simple and well executed. A short rectangular hour hand and that red accented seconds hand sweeping cleanly across the dial. The symmetry is spot on. Brand name at 12, spec text at 6, and nothing extra to clutter the layout. Visibility is excellent, and yes, the lume delivers. The entire handset and printed markers glow. It's evenly applied and lasts through the night, which is not always the case in sub-$100 watches. Finally, powering this watch is the Seiko NH35A. It's a 24-joule, 21,600 beats per hour automatic with hacking and hand winding. It's known for being rock solid, easy to service, and decently accurate out of the box. With a power reserve of just over 40 hours, it's more than enough for everyday wear. All in all, the Addiesdive AD2070 doesn't reinvent the field watch, it refines it. For $50, you're getting sapphire crystal, a screw-down crown, a real automatic movement, solid bracelet, and a genuinely wearable military design. It's not just good value, it's an overachiever. The link to the listing is in the description below. Definitely worth a look if you want a daily driver that looks sharp, takes a beating, and doesn't cost a fortune. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.